Yo, welcome back to the space this week. We got the full cast on this week's episode. We want to talk about some embarrassing moments in our lives, we want to share. So, who wants to start off with some embarrassing shit that's going on? Taking, like, the biggest shit, anything.
That's a comp. Like you're number one if you take the biggest shit. $5 foot long.
That's tough. I guess I'll start. Since NBA basketball is back, fear the deer. I guess I wouldn't say it's my most embarrassing moment, but just like I guess my earliest moment that I can think that was embarrassing. So you all know that I had like hoop dreams, when I was coming up in elementary and middle school.
You want to be a hooper?
My friends wanted to be a hooper, so I thought I wanted to be a hooper.
Like center?
Nah, I was definitely off the bench, eighth man.
Not a
So you're not even a hooper then? What kind of dreams are those?
Yeah, no, dude, I had hoop dreams, bro.
That's the eighth man?
Yeah, bro, eighth man. I came in defensive specialist. Like, I was like Pat Bev before Pat Bev was there. So
Pat Bev on the Rockies?
yeah, pretty much. Or, anywhere he'd been. But yeah, so my I guess my most embarrassing moment was, alright, so coach puts me in the game. Shout out Pop Stu.
You got dunked on.
I did not get dunked on.
You got crossed up.
No. So
Dang, can y'all let him finish?
So,
He'll tell you.
it's fourth quarter, right? It's the end of the game. We got about 3 to 4 minutes left. Coach puts me in. So go get that steal, Hudson. Right?
Alright, pause. What's the score?
It was a tight game. I don't remember the exact score. I actually know it was a tight game.
See, when I hear, "Hey Hudson, go get the steal," all I see is Hudson running down the fucking court tackling dude. Not even going for the ball, all body.
No. So I wasn't a bully ball just yet. So I was pretty I couldn't dribble for anything with my left hand. My right hand was all right, but the moment I got the steal, right? So point guard's coming down, you try to slap the floor and be show some emotion, I got this, right? So I slap the floor. I steal the ball from this kid, right? I'm on a fast break. This is the fastest break you've ever seen. I'm down the court as fast as Giannis, but
you can't even dribble.
With my right hand, I can.
He said, you can't even dribble.
But the thing is I didn't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything.
You didn't know where the hoop was?
No, so I went up for a layup.
At the wrong hoop.
No, and it went way higher than expected. Because I was a short kid, so it went way higher than I expected, right? So the coach is proud of me that I stole the ball, but he pulls me right away, pulls me to the sideline again. There's only 3 minutes left in the game, and he's like, "Hudson, you can do this. Just slow it down next time." Try to prep me to make the next play. As I'm checking back into the game, my father is saying, "Put my son in the game! Put my son in the game!" And he wasn't talking about me.
Damn, what the hell?
When I was like, what? I was so confused because I'm like, "I'm your son, Dad. I'm in the game. What are you talking about?" All you hear is the only man, "We want Terrell. We want Terrell." I'm like, "Dad, correction, my name is Lindsay. I'm in the game. I know I just missed that layup, and I'm still your son.
You got this on.
I'm your son, Dad." And so, I'm just hearing, "We want." I'm like, why is the opponent team also chanting, "We want Terrell"? It's just a big scene, right? So Coach subs Terrell in.
For you?
Yes. So it was mad embarrassing because it was just again, these are my hoop dreams, and this is where it started going downhill because that's when I realized, all right, I'm just only here for my friends. I'm the moral support team. And so he subs Terrell in. I come back to the bench. I was a little butthurt because I was like, dang, my dad cheered for his son that wasn't his biological. And Terrell, again, he wasn't head and shoulders better than me, but he could dribble a little bit better than me. So I was okay, whatever. So they put him in. He hoists up a 3, and he misses. So you could have kept me in the game. I wouldn't have shot the 3. I would have passed the ball to somebody that could have made the shot. And so the reason why I was embarrassing is because my dad let me down. This was his first moment to show the world that he was proud of me, and he chanted for the wrong kid. And yeah, dude. So I would say that was probably my earliest that I can remember as far as embarrassing. Everything else that I can remember that's earlier than that is wet in the bed and shit like that. You know, again, like all kids do it, so it's just to a certain age you gotta stop.
So when did you stop?
I stopped. I was like 5. I think the last time I was like 5, and it's because I would sneak water. You know, like you get up middle of the night, you're like, oh, and you do a little the cup with your hand, right at the sink.
No, I just got a cup.
Well, you see, when you in a household with certain parents, they don't play that. You ain't in the kitchen.
Who getting that
past
cup?
9 o'clock.
No, but yo, you know what I used to do? Because I didn't know Capri Suns or like high seas were clear. So I would tell them that it's water, and then I'll go drink juice at like 10.
Oh, you bold.
Yeah.
But yeah, but shout out to my dad for disowning me in the
Don't
middle
forget
of the
about
game.
Terrell. Don't forget about Terrell.
And shout out to Real. You were my dad's favorite son, who's never came for him.
Damn.
I got a little embarrassing story, just a short story that deals with basketball too. I think it was in either 7th or 8th grade. You know, inbounding the thing seems like the most simplest thing to do, right? Like you just inbound the ball, right? You just throw it in. One game I was being very lazy with it. Just very lazy. So I just grabbed the ball and I just like tossed it up. Grandy tossed it, right? It didn't get stolen or anything. It's just when I tossed it, I lost like my balance. So before it left my hand, I stepped over the line. I was like, I tried to like play it off, like, oh, the referee didn't see it, and the referee caught it. And we all looked at him like, what the hell happened? We just didn't on the ball. He's like, line violation. I'm like, fuck, he saw it. And I'm looking at my coach. My coach was like, I told your ass not to be lazy. What the fuck? Because I always try to use the least amount of energy for like little stuff like that. And he always yells at me, never, like, don't be lazy or shit like that happening. That's
Too casual.
Yeah, and that was literally the last time I literally granny passed the ball in because I was like, we just lost possession over some bullshit because I tripped over my foot.
All right, so outside of being lazy, have you ever missed a wide open fast break layup? So I'm not the only one on the cast that has done it.
I'm gonna say maybe. I'm not. I gotta like play it in my head. I don't know because most of the times when we're on the fast break, you know me, I like to do the behind the back pass. So I will say, yeah, I will say I might have like overthrown the behind the back pass on the fast break. I wouldn't say I missed the open layup.
So are you like you're under the hoop and then behind the back pass?
Yeah. Yeah, because I like slowing down and the guy's like trying to like LeBron my shit. So I'm like, ooh, just kidding.
So what if it's like a 2v0 and you're going up?
I'm still trying to do a flashy pass. I love flashy pass.
It's in a package, fellas.
Yeah. Even if I had the wide open, I can. Even though I was Westbrook and I could throw it down, I'm going for that fancy pass.
Off the backboard.
Off the backboard, between the legs, something.
I wish I was talented enough to do that.
You could be, man. All you have to do is practice with a tennis ball, I got yelled at a lot in middle school because, in the hallways, walking class, with a tennis ball. Teachers weren't feeling that, but I was like, I got to practice on my game.
See, but you were on the starting team. I was the 8th man. Like, again, the 6th man is valuable.
Yes.
The 7th man is valuable. I was the 8th man, so I was only coming to give,
you got
2-minute breaks.
You got to steal.
Hey, defensive specialist. Shout out Young Pat Bev.
Well, since we're sharing basketball stories, this was my initial one. I'll tell that after this one. But I think it was our last game, and I was going for the ball, and then I ended up stealing it, and then my teammate was also going for it, but then she ended up tripping over me, and then we both like tumbled, and then we made that foul. Yeah.
So you travel?
No, but like we both happened to trip, and then the other team got the ball because we were both being ambitious. But
that's what we call it.
And then we both.
Hey, you know what coach would normally told you, right? That's why y'all should speak on the court and say mind.
Communication.
Yeah, communication. Mind.
Yeah, right. Like them birds and Nemo. But my story for today happened at the gym, Planet Fitness to be exact.
That's
the no shaming zone.
That's a horrible gym.
Wait.
Horrible gym.
PF is the no shaming zone.
Yeah.
And her most embarrassing moment came from EF.
Yeah.
Let us know so we can sue.
Yeah, pizza parties though.
That's why I don't appreciate Planet Fitness because they give out free pizza. Like, how do you like their members free pizza throughout the week?
And
was
it's not
it like Tuesday or is it Friday? I could use it.
Friday.
Yes.
And it's not like they give it to you; they just leave a box open.
Yeah, but now because of COVID and everything,
Oh, they don't do it now, but like before.
But before, you'd be in there Friday night, like, oh, let me go to the, and you're like, pizza? And you stop there first, so.
What the hell? I didn't know this.
But all right.
Well,
so,
good. You didn't know you was doing the gym right, but other people weren't doing the gym right when they went to
They always do that?
Yes.
Yeah, it has been a long tradition.
If you ever bought a Planet Fitness shirt, it'll have the workout, recovery, and then pizza.
Yeah.
With the check boxes.
Yeah. I also have a hoodie from PF that says arm day, leg day, pizza day.
See? Exactly.
So weird.
Yeah. They want you to stay fat.
That's crazy.
Because they don't shame at the gym, but because we're talking about shaming and most embarrassing moments at PF. Go ahead.
So my cousin and I went to go work out, right? And we were on the treadmill, and this was
You fell?
yeah.
Yes.
Cardio.
Winner.
So listen, and this is how, right? So
You saw a cute boy walking by.
no, I wish. Anyway, so we were side by side, and I had the incline up pretty high, and then my phone.
At what level are you supposed to have it? At
I
level
don't
3?
I don't know. But anyway, so I put my phone like on the little phone holder thing, but I had wired headphones, right? And so
Mistake.
and my cousin had hers on too, so I was like looking for a song or something, or answering a text, I don't know. But then my phone fell, and then it slid off the treadmill, and my cousin saw it, and she was like, oh, and she tried to go get it for me, but while she attempted that, she ended up tripping. So she caught my attention, and then I tripped over my own feet, and then I slid right off the treadmill and landed hard on my ass. Everyone was looking at us, and nobody even asked if I was okay, and then we just started dying in the middle of Planet Fitness.
When you see like somebody just fall like that, are you gonna go ask them if they're okay?
I'll just
Well, if I was like, if I was in that general vicinity, like, are you straight? Like, are you okay?
We're just gonna be like, all right.
If you were like bleeding or crying, I'd have been like, let me go help her. But like, you clearly was straight,
All right, so in PF, this is called the butt fumble zone. You fell off the treadmill.
I did. It was crazy. Like, it looks exactly like you see on TV.
I will say though, if I was like one of the people there, I'd probably text one of my friends at the moment, like, bro, this girl
just busted her shit.
Dumbass.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess people didn't say anything because again, it's a no judgment zone. So like,
again with this no judgment.
Yeah, no, for real.
It's like, all right, we saw it.
Like, it's for real. Like that no judgment zone. Because again, like when you go in there, you gotta think they can't comment on what you wear, what you look like, and the fact that you doing embarrassing things like falling off the treadmill. Like it's simple, but like
That
you
shit
fell
was
off.
so.
You know they wouldn't even let you wear cutoffs there
Yeah.
because you're intimidating. What the fuck?
Yeah,
type shit
no
is
judgment
that?
zone.
I
not-
But you
know.
judging me
You're
for
dead.
wearing cutoffs. You judging me.
Actually, it's no spaghetti straps you can wear.
Huh?
Well, because the men with the real small ones. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
So the guys that are supposed to be at like Animal
Real gyms.
House. Animal House. You ever
Yeah.
been to Animal
I heard
House?
that's a really good gym.
That is an amazing fun gym, but everybody's built festival. And when I say everybody.
But yeah, I'm sorry about your judgment-free zone. Why they all noticed you. I promise you,
Yeah.
they all
They
noticed.
did,
You
because everyone was staring at me.
You should look
staring at us.
you should like do a YouTube search though and be like Asian girl falls off treadmill and see if you're like trending at
I
it.
Yeah, they probably got it out of camera.
You probably what year was this when you fell?
Probably like 2015.
Oh yeah, you definitely
14.
trended. You were definitely trending.
I probably saw you once.
Probably.
Because like that's the quick to pull out. Like, and they would have cost you the whole fall. Like, wouldn't
I
even just
know. Yeah, see, that's what you see. Moral of the story: don't check on others.
So how hard did you laugh when she fell though? Like, cause like that also played a factor.
Yo, it was so funny because I was like, yo, did that really just happen? Because I thought my cousin fell, which is why I turned to her, but then I couldn't keep up with my own feet in the treadmill. which
See,
is
that's
why
why
I
you
turned.
should have slowed down before you turn,
So you were just like,
I was like, oh yeah.
what happened? And then you just stopped your feet, and then you went swoop.
I guess I don't know. I know, like I tripped over my own feet because like I wasn't paying attention to what. I
So
was
you know,
doing.
like those sidebars, right? You're allowed to like jump and grab it and like move your legs out the way.
No, I don't know how to.
That didn't play a factor.
No.
in falling.
It did. It
That's definitely a movie moment.
did.
And
It
like,
is. It really was.
It would have
That's what
made
I
it
was
so much
thinking.
better if you had pizza though in your hand, because then the pizza would have,
Only at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
no judgment zone, free pizza, and people falling. I'm sorry.
I will never forget that story.
So like, how long between the fall and the laugh was it? Like, was there a good like couple seconds where
It
everyone was
was,
just staring at you like, what?
Yeah, because I fell so hard, and like I said, I was inclined pretty high, so it was like a just like that. And then so like I felt the pain, and then I was just like, damn.
Can you spell the onomatopoeia of Can you spell that for me, please?
ZCH shoot.
There's like a Y in there somewhere.
Yeah. No, that's literally
DUYMP.
We're using Asian letters or American letters? What's going on
Both.
here?
I need some accents over
And then,
some
and
of the
then
vowels.
one follow up. So once you fell, did you like get back on the treadmill? Like, did you say, you know
No,
what?
I was like, no, we're done.
Oh, you just left. You
I
told
quit.
exit left.
To the ellipticals, but we stayed
You
there.
said I'm gonna go something a little easier.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No stairmasters. Just
I guarantee you, everybody that saw you fall watched you on the elliptical and were like, let me see this come
Yo, probably.
They got their cameras out when you.
I was like, can we go to something a little more safer?
But quick chime in about Planet Fitness, the no judgment zone. You mentioned the Stairmaster and said no Stairmaster. I saw this lady completely collapse
on the
on the
stair.
Stairmaster.
How?
And it wasn't because she was tired, it
She
was
missed
because
a
she was
step.
going too fast and was missing steps.
Damn.
So you know how like
How
when
do
you
you
like
miss a step?
have you ever came up, like lifted your foot up and then like short stepped it and like kinda hit the top?
Yes.
Oh, like
I
this-
do that all the time.
So she did one of those, and I want to say she was like at like speed 10 to 12, like it was going pretty fast. Like, it was
was
cooking.
she-
Because she just got on and she tried to show off for like her friends or something. And like when she hit the top step, she caught herself. But then again, the treadmill's still going and because she
Yeah.
caught herself and she didn't like continue with the
Yeah.
rally. She hit her knee, and then she completely like flew off and did the
Fuck.
zoom dum. So that's why I know exactly what you're talking about with that sound effect. So
I'm telling you.
quick chime, that zoom dum, that only Planet Fitness.
But I'm at anytime now, so
Anytime she can zoom dum.
yeah.
Now.
No. Yeah, that was great. So the thing about us, these stories aren't embarrassing necessarily because we are all people that laugh at ourselves just in general, so we're not really embarrassed.
Hey, I didn't laugh when I got that line violation. I was kind of butthurt.
I was definitely butthurt when my dad disowned me.
Okay, maybe not them too.
Are you
but-
still butthurt?
I mean, a little bit like, Dad, I know this isn't my first sport, but why are you supporting another kid?
That's his son.
Yeah,
man.
That's his son.
You
You
know?
have a brother.
We share the same name. Like, come on.
I laughed at both instances.
Both.
Both of them.
All of them.
Yeah, it was really funny, but I'll never forget it.
Is it feasible to like fall off an elliptical? Like,
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
How?
because like,
Like,
you're
you go
in
like this.
footsteps.
And then
Yeah, how do you fall?
It's possible. Anything is possible.
Okay, Kevin Garnett.
Whoa.
That's his line, man. That's his catchphrase.
Anything is possible.
But I'm not
Alright, you're right. You're right.
Yes, I can tell.
You're a little too short.
Okay.
Go a few inches.
Alright.
Like a foot.
You gotta shave your head. too.
2 foot.
2 foot. I grow 2 foot.
I'm 5'3", fun fact.
He's probably like 7'7".
Yeah, probably.
2
Yo,
foot
I
and
had
bald head.
I had a patient that was like 6'4", and I was like, Jesus.
But how was his teeth?
Good,
Was
he
it
just got his
embarrassing?
braces off that day.
Was it embarrassing?
I mean, no.
So she was that short, or she got braces off?
Like his teeth. I mean, like, was his
Oh.
teeth braces? But he got his braces off so
Yeah,
clear. They were
straight.
Well, I definitely thought she was talking
Literally.
about, is it embarrassing if her head touched the back of her neck? Like, we should do one of those.
No.
Oh.
I will say another embarrassing thing was, like, I had braces before, and, like, my retainer broke, and now I gotta get braces again. That's pretty embarrassing. That's a lot of money down the drain.
Yeah, and he's gonna pay his sister me to do it.
See, I want to,
Is
but
there
she's,
a family
like, playing,
credit
because she's, like,
Yeah,
she won't tell me how much everything costs, and
I
won't tell me
did.
how everything will last
Oh
for.
my god. No, he just don't listen. Anyway,
What's,
That is embarrassing.
You got any embarrassing? I did 2 embarrassing. Where's yours at?
Alright, I got 2 right now. So, as a kid,
you gotta stick
As
to
a
the theme of
kid, you still
basketball.
not a kid?
We all did basketball.
I'm a kid at heart still. Yes.
E12.
Wait, that's not a kid.
Yes, that's like,
It's a tween.
yes, it's me.
Oh,
The
okay.
kid's like 6, 7, 8.
okay.
9.
9, 10.
11.
I feel like 9-10 is like that one stage where like you gotta like whatever you
It's
do.
weird.
No, whatever you do to that kid at age 9 and 10 is what you're getting for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You know?
but
You either get like a dickhead or like a sweetheart. Whatever you do with that kid at that age, that's what you're getting.
I'm both.
Hey, you have to commit. Okay. But all right, what's up, tween? What'd you do?
all right. So I don't know what age, but I used to sleepwalk a lot while I was
That's
a kid.
scary, bro.
I don't know. I didn't know what
Or
happened.
conscious,
Yeah, I'm not
for sure.
conscious.
Yeah.
But so the first time I sleepwalked was at home, so I was like safe.
Oh,
The second time was not at home, so
Yo, what
hey,
the
just
fuck?
imagine like a sleepover, like when you're a
Hell
kid and you have them
no.
come over, everybody's sleeping like, hey, where you going, man? Hey, where you going? Hey,
alright, but like when I was at home, I would like leave my room and go into like the hall and just be walking around in circles. Then my mom would find me, like, cause like when you're sleepwalking, you're still like you can still listen and hear stuff, but you're just unconscious. So it's just like your subconscious talking for you.
That's weird.
So,
That's
like,
so weird.
My
That's
mom
some
would-
paranormal.
My mom would be like,
Right.
"Will, you good?" I'll be like, "I have to go save the moon."
ooh.
What?
Welcome to the space. guys.
Yeah, welcome to the
space.
space.
And so every time, like that happened a couple of times, but like I would be just walking out there and I would say, "I have to go save the moon."
So is there something about the moon you're not telling us?
I mean, maybe
Yo, he
subconsciously,
really be talking to aliens.
I just got like some aliens are telling me like something's wrong with the moon. I have to go save it, but
You can't comprehend it when
I
you're
can't
awake.
comprehend it when I'm awake. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So like they only come to talk to me when I'm unconscious, and then I guess I just start walking. All right, but the second time. So do you guys know Pearl Harbor or Blue Harbor?
I was saying,
Wait,
Pearl
Those are
Harbor.
two
Pearl
very
Pearl
different
Harbor.
things.
Blue Harbor. Blue
Those are
Harbor.
two very different things.
Definitely Blue Harbor.
I'm like, I'm Ching Chong, bro. I know Pearl Harbor.
Right.
I'm not Ching Chong.
Yeah, me too. But Blue Harbor. So it's like up in Sheboygan or whatever.
Sheboygan, what, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
We got people who don't know what Wisconsin people is. You know?
Yeah, they think Wisconsin's just a dairy state.
Yeah.
No, they think we're Canadians, bro. They call us Canadians.
They do.
Yeah, they think we have Canadian
Yeah,
accents.
it's so weird.
We're the North.
They say we're like nasally like those like Canadians.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. So I actually went to Canada, and my mom's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to hear Canadian accents." And then we went there, and she's like, "Why don't I hear it?" And
Because
then
they sound like
yeah,
us.
and then yeah, exactly. And then we go like down south, right? And they're like, where are you guys from?" And we're like, "Wisconsin." And they're like, "Oh, y'all sound like y'all from Canada." And I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "What does that
I
So
mean?"
that's because we use like our noses a lot to
yeah,
talk.
but we don't say like, "I can't do it. I can't do it." Anyway.
What?
like,
What you trying to do there?
like you know
Like
how
maple syrup or something.
no, like it's a little like at the end of everything.
Oh,
Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian.
They just say, eh.
Yeah.
Like, you are a fake Canadian.
I'm from Canada.
Y'all want to do an episode saying, eh?
Yeah.
We gotta invite Drake on there
Oh, yeah.
so he can go crazy.
No, but like in Canada, like in Toronto, that was colonized by like the British, so they just speak like us. But then like Montreal and stuff, I don't know if they do or not, but they might have more French accents.
I was in BC.
British Columbia.
Yes, sir. Anyway, sorry.
All right,
Anyway,
Second
Harbor. I was at Pearl Harbor
Blue.
/ Blue Harbor.
Blue
Don't say slash, because you get people confused.
Alright, I was at Blue Harbor, which is a water park resort.
At Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Not Canada.
No, not Canada. Still
United
Wisconsin.
States.
Drop that red pen.
And so,
Hey, you hear that tech guy? Matt, red pen.
All right, Dora.
it's the map. Okay, so I was there, and I was around the same age where I was sleepwalking on home.
This dude's still
So
sleepwalking.
tween, sorry. He didn't grow out of it. He's
Yeah.
only a tween.
Well, I don't sleepwalk now.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say that.
I mean, have you guys seen me walking around?
Hey, all I'm saying, if I ever get on a plane with you and you start sleepwalking, you go, I gotta say the moon, we got problems, bro. I might have to tie you up and like, what the hell are you talking about?
He's
don't know
instantly
him.
getting himself.
I don't know him.
He's now Terrell.
So like I was at Pearl Harbor, Blue Harbor.
Blue Harbor.
Yo.
This is his story, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
Okay.
So I was at Blue Harbor.
Still sleepwalking.
Still sleepwalking all the way there. No. So I'm there with one of my friends. And so we're sleeping. I didn't have to stay at the moon this time.
Oh.
I had to go water some plants.
With your weed?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up.
But so I slept walk. And it's, you know, like when you walk into like a hotel room, the door is here, then usually the bathroom door is here, and then it's like the room.
Yeah.
So I skipped that bathroom door. I went out to the hall, just dropped them, and just started going.
Peeing?
Yep.
Yo.
And you know, like it's all dark in the room, so like when you open the and the hall
It's
light's bright.
bright, yeah.
So my mom's just like, what's going on? And she sees me like, shit. So then she gets me, she picks me up, and then puts me in the bathroom. Like I don't
So
remember.
you're
this.
still going when your mom
I
picks
had
you
no
up?
idea. Like I didn't remember any of this. My mom told me that in the morning.
What the shit?
Oh, that's tough. If
That's
you wanna-
funny.
Dude, you could have like did so many bad things and gotten away with it.
You could have
Right.
R. Kelly'd your mom.
Okay,
Yo,
that's a
okay,
little
yeah,
too far.
that's.
He's peeing.
I was probably done by then.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
just
Less can
imagine
be
like
more sometimes.
just imagine like if you had like strict parents, like you couldn't eat like a cookie at like at night,
Yeah.
like you ate a cookie. Oh, I was sleepwalking, so you could have got away with so much shit.
Like, but I don't know if anyone's passing by my room. I don't know what time I did this. Like, someone could just be walking by my room. And you just see like a.
If it's at
You're
3,
pissing.
if it's any time around 3 a.m., you were possessed because that's when demons come out.
Just 3.
Witching
3 a.m.
hour.
Yeah, 3 a.m. When evil spirits come roaming around.
I
I don't know
mean,
if
you
it might
can get
have-
some stuff at
What is
3
the
a.m.
story behind that?
What?
3 a.m. Like why 3 a.m.?
Oh.
Bloody Mary.
Different episode. Yo, you could be on like a Weird Plus Funny some videos too.
Yeah. They probably got hallway cams.
I wish, yeah, they should have recorded you, for the show.
They probably did.
Oh, well then let's get a clip.
You got contact Pearl Harbor says Blue Harbor.
Blue Harbor.
Harbor.
Blue Harbor. You like
Blue Harbor.
I contact Blue Harbor and say, do you have a video of this kid sleepwalking and pissing off? I don't know how accurate that would be.
12 years ago.
Approximately, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like, I had a friend over, too. Like, he was with us, my family.
Did he see you?
I don't think so. I think he was knocked.
I mean, do you ever wake up when your friend rolls out of bed? Like,
It depends if you're a light or a heavy sleeper.
At that age, if like my friend rolled out of bed, I'm like, are you turning on the game?
Yeah, right.
then no, I'm gonna go water some plants.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Red
it.
flag.
Right.
Wrong friend. We not friends.
No kind of water.
Yeah, so, I might be on some videos.
I wish I was on some clip.
Lit.
Watering plants? You wouldn't guess it. I mean,
No, you can be on, or were they recording your games?
Nah, not that I know of. There was probably a parent recording the game, but I wouldn't know what parent that was. That could have been
Okay,
like
all
the
the
opposite,
parents.
yeah, opposite team and shit. Trell probably got like the clip for you though.
Highlight reel.
you know, Hey.
Go contact your long lost brother.
definitely out here with some random basketball clips of me doing some embarrassing things. You know, dribbling the ball off my foot. I did score once on the wrong basket. Some honorable mentions.
Wow.
Wow.
It was like a jump ball, and like it was up in the air, and I got it, and I was already turning around. I was like basket, and I made it, but wrong team.
So you're like a dog, squirrel, and then just went right for it. So you're like basket, went right in.
Yeah. I mean, same thing happened with football. When I was on the younger side, I was playing flag football. Got the ball. I got turned around, and then I was running towards our end zone. I scored in our end zone, but I didn't drop the ball. And it was like, no, the other way. And I was like, oh, and I still scored. But
So like you went all the way to the opposite end though.
yeah, we were on like
All the way
the
back.
30. So I ran 30 yards into mine. I was like, oh no, and then I ran. So that was the longest touchdown.
So you
That's
scored 12 points right there.
touche. So
Did you only get 6 though?
yeah, I only got 6. But I mean, I got some pretty embarrassing, just sport-related rattle-offs.
There's another basketball story I got. I wouldn't say really embarrassing for me. So all the 1-for-1 round free throw line, like you make it, you get the second one, you miss it, So the ref said 1-for-1. When he shot it, he missed it. I was the only one that went for it, got the rebound, took it back up, scored 2 points. Everybody was confused, like, what the hell just happened? And the ref was like, I said 1-for-1, and he scored. And then the other ref was like, the other kids weren't ready for that. So they took my 2 points away.
You're lying.
They weren't ready. So we had to
Tough.
redo it.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody at a young age.
Yeah, and everybody, bro, middle school, bro.
That's tough.
That happened to us too, but we got to keep our points.
I didn't get to keep my that was my 2 points.
Yeah.
Hey, but no, speaking of that free throw line, you know like how you have to line up a specific way,
Yeah.
like
Every
you know,
other player.
them, you, them.
Yeah.
Bro, the lineup was terrible, especially when there's only one person out there that knows how to like line up for sure, and he's the person shooting the ball.
Yeah.
He has to, no, bro, you go there. And then, like, right here? Like, get to the check-ins. That's pretty embarrassing, especially because it's not like a one redirection, it's like a 4 or 5. Like, no, slide over. The next block. Then they go under the big block, and you're like, that's too deep, come back. Like,
Line up with
step
that
over.
person right there.
yeah, so it was basketball embarrassing stories can get crazy. Any soccer related embarrassing stories, Mr. Soccer Star?
Yeah. So
I scored myself.
I did have I was playing outside back. So like, we got the 2 center backs and the outside backs. I probably scored the most amazing goal on my own goal.
Upper 90s.
It was upper 90s, a curl. Keeper had no chance.
Yeah,
So,
like, keeper wasn't ready, dog.
Like,
Not from his own teammate.
so they were coming down, and like he took too big of a touch. I was like, it was just me. So I was just like, it was like 2v1. He took too big of a touch. I said, I'm just gonna clear it, but it like flicked off my. I planted with my left foot. It like touched it and popped up. So I hit it like that, and it just curled right in the upper 90s.
On his own goal. Nice.
On the own goal. Keeper said that was a great shot. Next time, do it on the other goal. I'm like, sorry, bro.
And that's why they moved. You got it.
Yeah, that's why. Then I went, all right, you're going striker. I'm like, all right, bet.
He's like, yeah, he can curl, but
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so there's probably other ones where like you slide tackle, completely miss them, and like it's on turf and wet, so you just keep going.
I just imagine you going just all the way down.
Like I would slide tackle, I'd like go off the out of bounds for like 10 feet on the off the sideline.
I have another embarrassing story.
Oh, said the person who said he didn't
It's
have
not
any
really
prior
embarrassing.
to
It's
this.
just like
They're just stories now.
Yeah,
they're
they're
just stories.
so like freshman year of high school. You know, on the football practice, it was like we were like running special team drills or some shit like that, or like Oklahoma's, some type of hitting drill. And I was like, I kept jawing off with one of these like either a junior or senior. And I was just jawing off with them, like, bro, you're trash, and like we were going at it,
You're
like,
such an asshole.
yeah, like so, like every time like the play was going, we were like, I didn't even care about the play, like all we did was hit each other, like I just looked for him, hit, he looked for me, hit, and like there was one time where we tied up and like we were just like
Yeah.
Tussling.
tussling, and then like coach was like, hey, play's over, hey freshman, let him go, and I'm like, no, I can't let him like
Because
dude, yeah, because I'm like, no, why
If I let go, he wins.
yeah, he wins. So, this is me playing on defense, and I'm tussling with some offensive player. My guy, who's a freshman player, right? He was on the offensive side. Came out of nowhere and blindside hit me, and I flew like 10 yards because I wasn't ready for it.
Damn.
And I got up, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And he's like, I didn't want to hit you, bro, but I had to. Coach sent me to go hit you. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you wouldn't let go, so he told me to go hit you.
That's tough.
That's
But, like,
hilarious.
Have you, like, on the football, you ever, like, flew, like, 5-10 yards before?
Yeah.
And it's like, like you're in the air, like, what the fuck just
When
happened?
you get blindsided.
Yeah, no, it's definitely that like movie moment where you're like
Yeah.
spiral down. Yeah, no, it's bad.
And it's like, I wonder how I got in this situation. It's like,
Because I was that one freshman that kept drawing off.
I got 2 quick ones. I would say my freshman year as well. We got this. It was a short guy. I mean, I'm a short guy. But this was a real short guy. He like 5'1", 5'2". His name was Reek.
you were tall. You were tall.
Yeah. We'll call him Reek.
right.
We'll call him Reek for short on here.
Reek.
And he was going against BG Cobbs, and it was Oklahoma drills. And BG was about, I want to say, maybe 6 foot. Told you both, 5'1". Runs, trucks him, and you know how you get trucked, you're like, oh okay, you just fall off him. But no, Reek stepped on this man's chest, bro. And like I've never seen another person like get trucked and then have their like chest stepped on. But it's like he ran completely like literally over him,
Oh my god.
and like
So
he never like he like transferred like that next year. Like,
It
he
wasn't
didn't
like the
fall.
AI step over. It was
No,
just
it was on his
top.
chest, and his footprint left. It was a muddy day. So he had his footprint on like his chest the entire rest of practice. And then an earlier story was when I actually had my QB days on the Falcons. We had a ref that was a jag on defense. Cause I played middle linebacker in middle school as well. And I was just like telling like the ref, I'm like, ref, like watch out, like slide over. He wouldn't. And so then when we were on offense, I got to play quarterback, and it was supposed to be a schoolhouse run, which means I get the snap, everybody blocks for me, and I run. But instead, I was like, all right, we're gonna pass this ball instead. So I dropped back. Coach, they're like trying to call a timeout real quick. They call a timeout, but I let the ball go at the same time as I'm calling a timeout, just to hit the ref in the balls, and then they ejected me for that.
Nice.
So I got ejected for ball in the ref, and I mean since then I was able to move him after that. So,
yeah.
But I got ejected, and
I wanted to keep those balls intact.
Yeah. So
I just pictured that scene in The Longest Yard where I had to through the football twice.
teach them respect. Give a lot of respect.
Hey man, I don't know about respect. I was fighting upperclassmen. I still got hit by my own classmate.
Coach told me the issue.
Coach told me the issue.
Coach made me do it.
Hey, blame your coach. That was poor coach.
Bro, you should have saw my face. I was like, what?
Wasn't acceptance.
Huh?
Yeah, bro.
That's why.
Still
You're a
just-
king. We would have some guys on your side. It would've been fine.
Yeah. Should have started there, but I was being hard headed. I didn't want to go to that school at first, man. Really didn't.
But look, mama, you made it.
Yeah. Any more embarrassing? You know what? Actually, no. That's not really embarrassing. But any embarrassing moments for y'all?
Not off the top of my head.
Little last minute ones?
Honorable mentions, anything?
Honorable mentions.
No random nosebleeds, meeting on a date.
I had a
No.
nosebleed on the way to Europe.
No boogers on the way to Europe.
Yeah, like it was random. Like
They're probably like this American.
Yep.
Decided ass.
I had no tissues or anything. And this
Just bleeding
I was like, because I thought it was just like a runny nose. So I was like this to check. I was like, ooh, that's red. And then this like, I don't know how they saw me. It was like a row up and then over across the aisle. They just go, psst, and hand me a whole box of tissue. I was like, look, thank you.
I almost missed an AP test. That was fun. When I walked in, because I was the very last one to get in there, everyone clapped for me because they were like, hey, you made it, because I'm late everywhere.
Yeah.
And I say, and I mean it everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to be late to my funeral and my wedding.
I don't know.
Let's hope you like this. Like, you get a little extra life. Just a little bit
Couple
longer.
more minutes.
No, they'd be like, where's her body? I don't know.
Still moving. She's still fucking moving.
Another one, I was in class, right? And you know how, like, it's really quiet and you hear someone opening a bag of chips or in the movie theater or whatever. Well, I was in class and my teacher was, like, about to start lecture. So she was writing on the board. It's dead silent. I reach into my pencil bag and then all of a sudden it just spilled all over the floor. So all you heard was clink, 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 all over the classroom floor. Everyone just looked at me and then you just have that one sad kid that just, like, tries to help me pick everything up. I was like, sorry.
Like you dropped some.
My pencil sharpener broke open with all the shaving inside.
I would say
It's tough.
another like random embarrassing moment that probably happened to all of us at least once is you're somewhere and there's someone waving in your direction. So like you wave back, or like you get real animated. Like let's say it's like a girl or somebody like that you like want to be
that
a
pretty
friend.
girl.
Yeah, you like, hey, what's up? Like you thinking like you finna be suave and smooth, and then like the best dude or taller dude or bigger dude walks, and you're like, oh,
Just kidding.
yeah. So, I mean, that's happened numerous occasions. I've also what's up?
Or when people are, like, talking on the Bluetooth headphone, but you don't see it.
I hate that. And see, it fell off for a little bit because Bluetooth little headsets were round strong,
Yeah.
and then they fell off,
Yeah.
and then the AirPods came.
Yeah.
And you only wear one.
Yeah,
So like you're just like,
they're so cool.
what'd you say?
Sorry.
I mean, there's, like, a little
Hey.
bit.
I can't hear, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't hear, bro.
Yeah, so for the record, don't wave at strange people unless they call your name first.
I know, or, like, hugs, too. Like,
You go in for random hugs or random?
No, not me.
It's like, oh,
No, because like you know when you haven't seen someone in a while, and like some people will go for hugs, and like and then the other person just stands there like, oh, I didn't know we were doing this.
the uninvited hug.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that.
Or like you go for a handshake and they go for a hug.
Or a gas.
Yeah, weird.
It's like, alright.
You go like this.
Doing gang signs at each other. Yeah.
Just start turkeying everybody. Give them a turkey or give them like a head nod. Like, because the head nod's safe, but if they go in, just give them a turkey.
We'll do like this.
Jeez. Embarrassing.
So yeah, closing the space today. We are embarrassing as a cast, but we own it. So hopefully you guys own it. Drop some embarrassing moments in the comments. That'd be awesome. Let us know if you have any similar sports related, gym related, the Zoom thumps. If you have any of those, that'd be great. But yeah, this is the space between us. We are embarrassing, and we are out.
We out.
Embarrassing.